Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am Birdie Budgets and I am back with a cash stuffing. I hope you all had a great week. We will catch up when I get into the cash stuffing. I'm trying to do this kind of fast. So if I start sounding kind of crazy, y'all know why. Okay. So I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in really well, but I will take a picture and insert it, so you all can see a little better. So, y'all, the income this week was dreary. Okay. So my husband's income was the same. It was $1,060. I had set aside $156 on our last paycheck because I figured something might come up. I don't know. Maybe that was Laura speaking to me. My mother-in-law paid $155 towards the utilities. That's a part of her rent. She lives with us. So she paid that. And then my check from my part-time job was $41. Now, there's a reason behind that. A couple things happened. My mother-in-law's birthday was that weekend. So I, of course, took off for that. And then the weekend before that, so I haven't said this on the channel before, but I had fibroids and I was at work. And when I was at work, I was having, I don't want to say it was an attack, but a side effect of fibroids is heavy bleeding. And I had some extremely heavy bleeding. This may be TMI, but you know what? This is real life. This is what comes with it. So I left work early and did not work that weekend. So that check was the $41 that you see here. Now, we still made it work by the grace of God. We still had enough money to pay all our bills, and I have some left over to go into sinking funds. So let's go over everything really quick. My car note is the same as it always is. I paid $260 to it. The car note itself is $257.58, but I pay an extra $3 up right now is just to round it out. I pay a little bit extra. Every little bit counts, but my goal for next year is to really be able to attack it. This is the car maintenance payment I was telling you all about last time. We went and got my car fixed. It came out to be it came out to be about $3,900. So right now, until I get my next school refund, we're paying on it bi-weekly. When I get my school refund in January, we will pay it off. But right now, every 2 weeks, $204.16 comes out of our account. That's $155 that I told you all my mother-in-law paid. That went right into the electric bill. I put $300 towards my electric bill every month. I wasn't able to put all of it on there because she didn't give all of her rent the last time on the first, and it's not a big deal. I knew she was going to pay it, and then I put it on there. My Payments Plus is my meal plan. I have been paying extra on this. I didn't realize I had so much money on my account. So instead of putting $60 towards it, I only needed to put $14.80 on there. And then my daughter's course fee. This is really like rollover from the last one because they still haven't posted it on our account so that I can pay it. Then we go over to our groceries. I thought I would spend about $320, comes out after coupons, and I also got a $10 discount because I had to wait so long when I went to go pick up. They just did it just because they knew I was outside. It actually came out to $289, so we saved a lot there. Gas was the same, $160. Personal was the same, and then I actually paid $30 toward our credit card. After all of that, we had $219 left. I put $140 into rollover, so that will roll over into our next paycheck, our next pay cycle. And then we get into our sinking funds. My pink binder for this next couple weeks will get $10. The yellow binder will get $20. The white binder will get $20. The halo binder will get $20, and I'm putting $9 into our buffer. So let's get into it. Okay, so for cash stuffing number 1 of September, we will be stuffing, let's find out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44, which is right. All right. Whew. I hope you all had a good week. Like I said before, I'm going to jump right into stuffing. Let me pull out my little cheat sheet here. I'm going to start with the pink binder. I had a good week. I went ahead and finished out this last class. So my pink binder, again, we have 5 envelopes in here. At the end of last month, or maybe beginning of this month, maybe the end of last month, I went ahead and took out 2 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 2 of the envelopes that were in here because I really wanted to focus on just 5. So Wedding will be getting $1 this week. It now has 5, 7, 8, 9. But yes, so I finished up my class a little early. And when I say finished, I mean I finished all the work in the class. The class ends on Monday, and because of the long weekend with us being out of school, I said, you know what, I'm going to knock out the rest of the class. And I did, and I'm glad I did. Home Fun will be getting $1 because in doing that, get your words together, girl. I know every week I'm like, good Lord. When one class is ending, the next class opens up during that last week. So you can see, you know, what you have coming up, kind of get a feel for what the class is going to be. You have access to your syllabus, all those things, right? So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and get a head start on printing out all my reading material because we don't have textbooks. Everything's online. Home Fun now has 5, 7, 8, 9. So I printed out everything, and all that to say, I'm glad I went ahead and, not Home Fun, College has 9, because this class has a lot of reading stuff. So basically, I was able to finish up that class and get started early on this class, getting started early on reading the material because, oh, it's going to be a lot. Home Fun got $1 and now has 5, 7, 8. New Car is getting $1. So I'm so grateful that I did. Something told me to do it and I did it. 5, 7, 8 in New Car. And then 401k is getting $1. It now has 5, 7, 8. So we haven't had a lot go on this week. Like I said, you know, it was Labor Day weekend. So we had the long weekend from school. We're going to our yellow binder next. For this week, we're only stuffing 2 envelopes, Christmas and birthdays. Christmas will be getting 5. Christmas now has 20, 40, 45, 46. With the long weekend, we just enjoyed the kids a little bit, relaxed, cleaned up, you know, normal stuff. Birthdays is also getting 5. It now has 50, 70, 75, 80. And I'm not saving a bunch for birthday this month. It's my 3-year-old's birthday. And this is not to say that we don't do, you know, the same amount for all of our kids. Oh, I guess I can count the other envelopes since we're here. But he's 3. And honestly, as long as we sing happy birthday and give him cake, he's cool. So anniversary has a $10 bill in it. Oh, and I didn't say this earlier. I am a prop stuffer. All of my actual money is in my high yield Ally account, but I still like to see a physical representation of where all the money is. That is why I use prop money. Car, which has registration, deductible, maintenance, has 11 in it. So yes, so we're not saving a ton for his birthday. We just want to be able to do, you know, get him a couple gifts, sing happy birthday, have cake, and spend time with family. Sports and Clubs has $10. And honestly, since we're not doing a bunch, I might even cash flow it so I can just keep this in there for next year. Vacation has 15. Glasses has 7. Miscellaneous has 7. And I'm glad I stayed here because I do need to stuff Buffer. Buffer is getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Buffer is getting 9. It now has 20, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And you know what? I already know I need change for something later. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 32. So Buffer now has a 32. All right, our white binder. Only 2 envelopes are getting stuffed this week, hair and nails. Hair will be getting 5. It now has 15. Nails is getting 5, 20, 25, 30. TN has 6. Clothing has 3. Holidays has 11. Family activities has 2. I hope I'm in the camera frame. Date night has 6. Bulk grocery has 6. And then my sibling one has 2. All right, and last but not least, Halo binder. The kids will be getting a 5 Zalas, $1 for each kid. It now has 20, 30, 35, and 40. And then every other envelope, do we still have 5? We do. Ooh, we did good. Okay. Every other envelope will be getting $1. Car emergency now has 5, 7, 8. Gas and grocery, 5, 7, 8. Home savings, which is rainy day, has 5, 7, 8. Or no, that's home savings. Emergency savings is rainy day. Sorry. It's getting $1. It now has 5, 7, 8. And bills is getting the final $1. It now has 5, 7, and 8. All right, guys, that's all I have for this week. Come back next week where I will stuff we will do cash stuffing number 2 for September. And hopefully I will also have next week our budget with me, because I didn't really do that for this week because it has been not a crazy week. I just was spending time with family and getting caught up on my schoolwork, like I said. So this next week you will have cash stuffing number 2 and also the budget with me for our upcoming paycheck on the 21st. I pray you all have a wonderful week. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.